There are a lot of things out there I find absolutely fascinating that I never talk about on these videos. Because I'm not here to fascinate you. I'm here to help you. When I do these videos, I want to show you something that you can use right now, today, to defend your cognition and reduce your risk of dementia. Which is why I've been silent on what's called the brain-gut connection. We're beginning to understand that your gut is a second brain, and I get asked questions about that all the time. What I've been waiting for is some practical way that this knowledge can benefit people with mild cognitive impairment. And that's what I have for you today. Hi, I'm Tony Daring of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. People with MCI are very concerned about their brain, and it turns out you've got two of them, one up here and a second one below the belt. As Johns Hopkins Medicine explains, hidden in the walls of the digestive system, this brain in your gut is revolutionizing medicine's understanding of the links between digestion, mood, health, and even the way you think. What I've been waiting for is some connection between this and MCI, and now we have it. A team of researchers at Wake Forest School of Medicine looked at the gut microbiome of a small group of people with MCI and found that the food you eat can change your gut biome in a way that goes right to your head and reduces the risk of dementia when it gets there. Not surprisingly, the food that can do that was a combination of the Mediterranean diet and the keto diet. Okay, so in terms of the right foods to eat, no shock there. If your doctor has talked to you about diet at all, they've probably mentioned the Mediterranean diet and or the keto diet. But this now goes much further because this study actually followed food from your mouth into your digestive system, where it measurably reduced a set of biomarkers associated with Alzheimer's in a relatively short period of time. Here's just a little more detail about the study. It involved 17 people, 11 of whom had MCI, and 6 who were cognitively normal. Some were given a Mediterranean/keto diet. Others were given a low-fat, high-carbohydrate diet. After 6 weeks, the people in the study switched diets. What they found is at the end of the 6 weeks that people were on the Mediterranean keto diet, they showed reduced levels of biomarkers that can be tied to the development of Alzheimer's. Now, this is preliminary, and there's much more study to be done here. But even now, you can take this as further evidence that the right diet can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's, and MCI is the stage where you have the best chance of getting that benefit. In fact, I thought the most telling statement in the study was this one. What they're saying here is that, quote, a substantial portion of people with MCI stay stable for years, and that MCI can be targeted with non-drug approaches like diet and nutrition. Each person in the study was given a personalized nutritionalist who planned a weekly menu for them based on their food preferences. But you could definitely extract from this. There is plenty of information out there on how to eat a Mediterranean diet or a keto diet. And this feels like a good time to remind you again that just a few weeks ago, I did a video showing that your diet really doesn't have to be perfect. Most people with MCI can potentially get a good result just by generally eating better and in a more brain healthy way. If you're already doing that, good for you. If you're looking at this mounting evidence and thinking that you want to eat better, you may want to get my guide, 10 Foods to Eat for Better Brain Health. It shows you the foods you want to eat more of and the ones you want to cut back on. It includes tips on healthy eating and shows you where to find great recipes. It's free, and when you sign up for it, you also get my weekly brain health email, which is also free. There's a link below. I hope you find this helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind.